The real-time strategy game will always be good to play to sharpen our main strategy on how to make a perfect timing, strengthen the troops' power and build up our base army. As a player, I am sure we all will get an addiction to thinking on how to boost our strategy to lock the enemy main base. Through this video, we will try to give an update about the new RTS games and also the RTS games that still worth to playing now. Remember to like this video and please enjoy the video of Top 10 Strategy Games 2025 Best RTS Android and iOS Games. Ember Storia. For my first list, I will give you the best strategy game in a real time. It has an anime art style with a great visual. Even the weather can be changed between day, afternoon and evening. Seriously, this game has the best graphic with super smooth and rich of features on it. No wonder the game was made by the most popular games developer, which is Square Enix. That's why most of the storyline can't be skipped, and we should pick different answers from some options to let the player come deeper into the story. The gameplay of Ember Storia RTS game Android is we can attack the enemy and our team will deploy as one team, so we can navigate the entire troops much easier just by tapping on a specific location. Every troops will have one leader of our hero that we can get through gacha or story. He can unleash and cast the skill continuously and randomly. Ember Storia is the best new RTS game 2025 for mobile. Age of Empire Mobile. It's like a dream come true having a legendary RTS game on mobile. I'm sure the player who love to play real-time strategy games will be so familiar with Age of Empire. This game has so many series on PC and console, and now the developer released his game to the mobile platforms. With a high graphic in a realistic visual, making the game has its own characteristic. It feels so strong, the gameplay and how they try to make it more casual rather than we play on PC. The whole combat mechanism seems so good because we can play it in auto mode and let the troops grind their own material to strengthen our main hero and army. The main hero will be able to release the skill without needing to recharge any energy. We can cast the skill randomly. In mid-game, we can change the civilizations of the most powerful country as a representation of our base, like Romanian, British, Japanese, Korean, France, and many more. Age of Empire Mobile is the best new RTS games mobile 2025. War Legends RTS strategy game. If you are looking for a classic strategy game that really looks like a World of Warcraft RTS, then this game is the best choice for you to play. It has everything that we need to know, and how we should play is really newbie friendly. The tutorial given to us is really simple within a few minutes. I'm sure you will understand the whole gameplay mechanism. It has a story mode game where the story will represent a different stage. The higher stage we reach will create a harder level. It's full of action games and we will not find any storyline at all. Even the gameplay will be reset when we clear the current stage. So we will rebuild the building and gather new workers and also troops. So timing is really important. We should make every single action done faster. War Legends RTS strategy game is a must-play game 2025. Dawn of Age strategy games. A great strategy game where we can zoom in and zoom out while in combat, so we can see the troops fighting clearer. It has very detailed graphic in battle, even the area seems so limited and we can't drag the hero. But the formation before we start the combat is really crucial, and we also are able to select a different tactic. The gameplay allows the player to build a new barracks and level up the building to strengthen the troops' power. I love how short the tutorial is, even if we can manage the whole gameplay even faster, and I'm sure you will understand every single action faster. It's one of the best new strategy game RTS mobile for newbies. We can pick 4 different main heroes with their own unique attribute skills. The game size is really small, but you already get a high graphic game visual. Tower of Grey, another great new anime RTS games that looks so promising on visual. Even the game seems so simple, but I love how the combat runs perfectly as we all wanted. So all of the troops will approach the enemy closer. We are able to aim the target by drawing the skill and unleashing it. It has a limited features right now because the game is in development and only done his first beta testing. The country that developed is Japan, so we will have a hope to see a better storyline. Try to build up your base and upgrade them to increase your army's power. From the beginning, we have introduced the gacha system. Even though I got 2 SSR heroes, this game will get more attention as the best new real-time strategy 2025 mobile game. Especially from the character design in anime appearance and how fast the battle finished. Kingdom Story Brave Legion. I will make a fair release so the player will also get the best RTS game with a less size, which this game is only less than 1 GB. With a chibi character design making the game look so cute and fun to play. Overall, it has a Chinese base where the name of the hero, the ornaments, the building, and how the story is represented in that country. But of course, the game has an English version already, so you can understand the whole concept easily. Kingdom Story Brave Legion has a very small area to build up your kingdom. There is a limited action we can do to make our troops become way more powerful. Always try to corpse the plan to get a passive income of the material that needs to enhance the army. The combat mechanism is really good. We can deploy some heroes and the gameplay will play idle. Try to tap the avatar icon when the skill is ready to give an extra damage. This game is the best strategy games for mobile 2025. Grand Cross Age of Titan. I would love to see any new anime game RTS Android that has a very good graphic with a very cute visual. I can see how the market attracts more players to play this kind of RTS. No wonder the game has downloaded over 1 million players. Unfortunately, the game rate is quite low on Play Store. But right now, the developer has enhanced the quality and makes the game experience smoother without any laggy anymore. The game combat mechanism allows the player to drag the entire army and lock a different target based on your desired enemy. The main hero will have their own unique ability and we can get the hero through storyline or gacha. It's about a kingdom of the empire where we can build up the base and train some troops before we start attacking the enemy's territory. Viking Rise. If you would like to play a game that has a PC level and very good graphic with a realistic visual, then this game will be your best recommendation. Probably the #1 RTS games on this list. It has a great voiceover, character design, and how we can build up the village or base as we want freely. We can expand our territory freely without spending any penny. It's kind of no pay to win RTS game mobile because every single thing that we can be gotten easily around us. Always be ready to train your troops because your base will get a surprise attack from the Viking, so we need to defend our base by using troops that have been trained in a larger number. This game has a great combat mechanism, even we can see it closely and look even clearer. I love how the main hero will keep randomly unleashing his ultimate skill when it is ready. We also can hunt some huge animals to get an extra material for upgrading the base. The monster will show randomly in a specific area, just send your best troops to handle them. As a RTS game, I will give 10 to 10 for the visual and also the gameplay of the Viking Rise. Rise of Empires, Ice and Fire. This game I think is the only portrait RTS game that I will put on this list because honestly, not many vertical RTS games are good on mobile, but this game is really addictive. So we can play the whole game by one hand and by doing another activity by playing it at the same time. But the graphics are not well enhanced, but I think it's because the developer wants to make a player play this RTS game casually even if we can build up the base faster. The combat taking time shorter as well. A decision making will result in a different scenes, so we need to maintain the action to reach a better build based on a different action. Rise of Kingdom Lost Crusade. By this game, I love how the scout feature is. It will help the player get an auto notification by letting the scout explore the world by themselves in auto, so we can keep focusing on upgrading the base while scout takes his action by himself. The game is really good in graphic. It reminds me of Clash of Clans visual with 3D visual in cartoon art style, making the game look interesting. When we get into the combat, we can easily find out the enemy around the base, even if their level is way lower than us, so we can enjoy the game's level difficulty and become balanced to the player. Let me tell you the truth, if this game is one of the most downloaded RTS on the Play Store, even if it has been downloaded by over 50 million players. It's pretty crazy. It's a great game RTS for mobile with so many civilization selections we can pick. Bonus Call of Dragons. What an impressive RTS game that we have in this game. Seriously, it has the next level of the graphic with a cartoon art style. This game is really focusing on PvP and PvE mode, and no wonder we will see a lot of chance for players to train their strategy skill by keeping fighting with the enemies. Some enemies will have a higher level than us, it's beyond our level. So strategy is really important to pass through any level. These all are the best RTS games that are really interesting to play. We are still waiting for any new game strategy on mobile. That's why our team decided to combine the upcoming new RTS game 2025 and also the RTS game that has been released globally but still worth playing in 2025. Remember to like this video. See you on the next video. Thanks.